Welcome back to these Church on a Mission videos, and today we're looking at the book of John. Now, John is an account of Jesus' life, and in chapter 8 of John, from verse 31, it says this: "To the Jews who had believed him, Jesus said, 'If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free.'" So this is like a massive statement.
That is a big deal.
So he says, "If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples." When Jesus says this, what's he saying?
Yeah, do you know what, man? I hope I can do some justice, but I think what he's saying is that there's always going to be this point for every single believer where Jesus' word is going to get clashed with your own word or a word of this world, and that's really when you demonstrate, do you actually believe in this stuff?
Yeah.
You know, it's when Jesus says, give your money away, and you in yourself have said, I don't want to give, I'm saving my money, and Jesus says, no, give. That's when you really become a disciple. When you decide to die to yourself or die to a wisdom of someone else you heard or the world's view, and you say, I'm actually going to trust what Jesus said. Yeah. So, I mean, I always go this idea and try and teach people, especially when they're growing in their discipleship, is you realize if you want to become a Christian, there's going to come a point when you have to say no. Yeah. It might be at that party, you know, and this is for adults, well, not just, like, there might be that party where everyone's drinking a bit too much, and you say, I'm sorry, I do things differently. Yeah. I don't do gossip, I don't do this. I stand on his truth, not my own, not this world's, and his, and that's what he's talking about at that point.
And there is that difference, isn't there, between there's believing in Jesus, but then also going, and I'm following him. And actually, we've got to do both. Yeah. We've got to believe who he is and who he says he is, and he's done what he says he's done. And because of all of that, I'm willing to sort of sacrifice some stuff in my life in order.
And that's when we show the world that we actually truly believe in God. I mean, I remember my non-Christian friends at school. I remember one time we were at Asda, and this guy was packing the bags, and he said, "Oh, could you have any spare change?" Because he was trying to raise money for some charity thing. And I said, I don't have any change. So I just gave him like a note, and he was like blown away by it. And my friend was really blown away by it. And I was like, it's not that big a deal. And then he started speaking to me about actually like, you really believe in this stuff, don't you? Because I said to him, I only did it because Jesus told me to do it. And he was like, you really believe in this, don't you? So for my friend, it went to a point where Liam doesn't just talk about this, but he actually lives it. So then when I, didn't have sex outside of marriage and wasn't getting drunk and wasn't gossiping, it shows the people around me that actually Jesus is real. And the Bible backs me up. In Hebrews 12:14, the Bible says, without holiness, people cannot see the Lord. So the opposite to that is, if I live in holiness, I'm demonstrating Jesus wherever I go. Yeah,
that's great, isn't it? It's just making those sort of small steps of like, give that little bit of money away, or just make that small decision. It makes that's so helpful. It's great.